So today we shall be discussing about the element of business communication. And at the end of this lesson, we should be able to comprehend what element of business communication entails. Now, the introduction. In the process of expanding and making broader perception about what element of business communication are, it is important to have the knowledge on what the element of business communication entails. Also, the importance of business communication from a broader perspective. So what are the expectations or learning outcome from today's lesson? Number one, we are going to be understanding about the elements of business communication first. We can't just dive into the vital aspects of what business communication entails without looking at the motive behind business communication.
What business communication entails and elements of business communication. We have to have an understanding about what business communication entails. Business communication is the exchange of information, ideas, and opinions within the organization and outside the organization, and how the internal and external factors of the organization interact. To have an understanding about what business communication is, we should know that effective business communication will add to the business, and also a bad communication skill will also affect the business. And effective communication is how employee and management interact with the organizational goals. This means with effective communication, there will be a progress in productivity, and job at some point will be satisfactory to the workers.
Going further, effective business communication aims to reduce errors and enhance organizational procedures. You must improve your communication abilities and processes to accomplish effective business communication.
An organization uses various communication techniques, including phone calls, text messages, face-to-face meetings, and other conventional forms of writing. There are also several forms of corporate communications to take into account, which might change the tone or substance of the speaker.
Here is a diagram representation of the elements of business communication. Amongst the elements of business communication, we have the sender. The sender comes first in the list of elements of business communication. The sender is an individual, group, or organization that sends or initiates a message. This source is literally responsible for the success of the message. They send information such as opinion, ideas, and news to persons or a group of persons.
The next on the list of elements of business communication is encoding. Encoding the business communication process refers to the means through which the sender communicates information to the receiver. The sender uses the whole means like words, ideas, pictures to send messages or thoughts to the receiver in a way that the receiver will be able to understand. The next on the list is message. This is the idea, feeling, or information that the sender transmits to the receiver. It is the stimulus that can produce meaning. Now, once the encoding process is decided, the sender must develop the message that contains the information they wish to convey, and the message must be in a way that the receiver must be able to understand it.
Another element of communication is channel. Channel is the means by which the sender communicates a message directly to the receiver. It's also a means of communication that relies on a medium for a message to be delivered, e.g. written communication. Written communication is a process by which communication is being transmitted through the use of documented words, e.g. letters, memos, emails, etc. And channel can be broken down into three main categories, which are oral, written, and audiovisual. Oral communication is the process by which the sender can communicate directly to the receiver using a face-to-face conversation. Written communication is also the process by which messages are transmitted in a written format, e.g. letters, memos, emails, and correspondence, etc. Then audiovisual. Audiovisual is a process by which messages are being transmitted through the use of videos, video chats, etc.
Further, I'm going to be taking another element of business communication, which is the response. Once the receiver has seen, heard, or read the message, how will we react constitutes of the response. The receiver may simply store the message in his memory or react immediately once he sees the message. The next one is the feedback. Feedback is part of the various elements of communication. It is a reverse form of communication whereby the receiver sends message to the sender telling him how he has interpreted the message that he got. The simple words, the receiver tells the sender how they interpreted the message and offer their own thoughts and ideas.
Another on the list of the elements of
message is intended for. It can be an active part of the message if you have a face-to-face conversation with the sender. The next is decoding. When the sender sends the message, he encodes the message. Then as the receiver, being the recipient of the message, he decodes the message to understand what the sender means and how we can interpret the message.
In communication process, various factors may distort or interfere with the communication being sent by the sender to the receiver. Such forms of distortion or crowd factors are referred to as noise. Noise can disrupt any and all elements of communication. For example, a message sent by an inexperienced sender to the receiver may be poorly interpreted by the receiver. There are two types of noise, which is the channel noise and the semantic noise. The channel noise covers all mechanical failures such as legibility of text, volumes, etc. While the semantic noise is the type of noise related to the grammatical error. They are like grammatical error, wrong punctuations, spelling mistakes, etc.
Communication is important in all facets of life. About business, no business can survive without communicating with its target audience. You need to communicate with them not only to create awareness about your products and services, but to seek understanding and learning. In summary, communication is the backbone of any organization because it helps subordinates to understand instructions and also improve their quality of work. Thank you.